Thank you for joining us for another installment of this special transatlantic series of the Ask Her Majesty podcast, where I have the pleasure of introducing our special guest, Karen Jobs, the General Manager and founder of the eponymous Karen Jobs Human Resources, the largest employment service here in Columbus, Ohio, and the co-founder of AutoKaren, the innovative automated AI employment application developed in collaboration with Kevin Coder. With her extensive experience in the field of human resources and her dedication to revolutionizing the job application process, Karen Jobs is truly a trailblazer in her industry. Join me in welcoming Karen to the show as we delve into the world of employment and automation in Columbus. I'm your hostess, Sister Zainab. I hope you all slept like a log last night because today is the hard day's night I promised. Let us get working, my sisters. Karen, amidst your triumphant journey into the realms of matchmaking and job placement, I'm profoundly intrigued by the mesmerizing tale of your pioneering venture that seamlessly melded the nebulous world of dating applications with the pragmatic arena of employment recruitment. Your astute observation of the underwhelming efficacy in the domain of romantic connections juxtaposed with the conspicuous abundance of potential candidates for gainful employment stands as a testament to your unparalleled foresight and ingenuity. Could you kindly regale us with the enthralling narrative of how you ingeniously repurposed these platforms, deftly navigating the intricacies of human interaction to ensure a seamless transition from the pursuit of romantic entanglements to the pursuit of gainful employment? Your ability to discern the latent potential in both realms and seamlessly integrate them into a cohesive service is nothing short of commendable, albeit with a tinge of ethical ambiguity. I'm particularly interested in understanding the underlying motivations behind this paradigm shift and how you navigated the ethical considerations inherent in offering dual services that straddle the delicate boundary between matters of the heart and matters of livelihood. Your insights into this captivating saga would undoubtedly shed light on the multifaceted complexities of human relationships and the evolving landscape of modern-day employment practices.
Sister Zainab, let me regale you with the fascinating tale of my transition from the futile pursuit of romantic endeavors to the lucrative realm of employment recruitment. You see, in my younger years, I dabbled in the treacherous waters of dating apps, hoping to find a suitable companion among the sea of mediocre men that inundated these platforms. However, much to my dismay, I soon discovered that the vast majority of men on these apps fell into the category of what I affectionately refer to as simps. Feeble, spineless individuals who lacked the charm, sophistication, and, dare I say, attractiveness that I sought in a partner. It became abundantly clear that the dating app landscape was overrun by these pitiful specimens, leaving me disillusioned and disheartened. But amidst the sea of simps, I discerned a glimmer of hope, the elusive studs. These were the rare few who exuded confidence, charisma, and undeniable allure. They were the embodiment of everything I desired in a companion, and I was determined to make them mine. And so, in a stroke of genius, I decided to repurpose these dating apps into tools for employment recruitment. My first venture, Simp Seeker, was a masterful rebranding of the traditional Stud Seeker app, with the left swipe convention ingeniously rebranded as Simp and the right swipe as Stud. This subtle shift in terminology served as a stark reminder of the stark dichotomy between the Simps and the Studs, with the former relegated to the ignominious fate of being dismissed with a mere flick of the thumb. For you see, Sister Zainab, I view the Simps as nothing more than disposable commodities, mere pawns in my grand scheme of conquest. They are the Bud Bundys of the dating world, destined to serve as personal servants in my empire of success. On the other hand, the Studs are the coveted prize, the Jefferson Darcys who reign supreme as my loyal companions and full-time gigolos, catering to my every whim and desire. So, while others may view my actions as callous or disdainful, I see them as a strategic maneuver to secure my rightful place at the top of the social hierarchy. After all, in the cutthroat world of dating and employment, one must be willing to seize every opportunity, no matter how unorthodox, to achieve success.
Karen, it's truly an honor to have you here today, the esteemed pioneer of modern employment recruitment, with your groundbreaking contributions to the field. Your innovative approach to matching candidates with job opportunities has undoubtedly revolutionized the industry, leaving a lasting impact on countless lives. Now, as we delve into the intricacies of your esteemed organization, I can't help but marvel at the sheer brilliance of your methods. Your discerning eye for talent and your unwavering commitment to excellence are truly commendable, as evidenced by the impeccable reputation of your agency. However, if I may play devil's advocate for a moment, there have been certain whispers, shall we say, circulating within the industry regarding the practices of your esteemed agency. Some critics have suggested that your approach to employment recruitment may border on, shall we say, controversial. For instance, there have been allegations of cronyism within your organization, with accusations of certain individuals being assigned personal valets from the pool of male recruits, effectively transforming your agency into a high-tech friend-zoning service. While I'm sure such claims are unfounded, it's nevertheless a testament to the level of scrutiny your agency faces in the public eye. Furthermore, there have been murmurs about the treatment of less desirable recruits, colloquially referred to as simps, who are purportedly assigned to unspeakably miserable jobs while their more attractive counterparts, the studs, are retained for more, shall we say, glamorous positions. Again, I'm sure these are nothing more than baseless rumors, but it does raise questions about the ethics of your agency's practices. And let's not forget the accusations of your agency being akin to a Karen squad, those notorious establishments that purportedly serve as little more than glorified matchmaking services for the city's elite female population. While I'm certain that such comparisons are completely unfounded, it does make one wonder about the true nature of your organization and its place in the ever-evolving landscape of modern employment recruitment. Of course, I'm sure you have perfectly reasonable explanations for these allegations, and I would be remiss not to afford you the opportunity to address them here today. After all, as a pillar of the community and a beacon of integrity in the field of employment recruitment, your voice deserves to be heard loud and clear.
Well, Sister Zainab, I must say, your inquiries are as bold as they are entertaining. It's truly fascinating to see such fervent curiosity about the inner workings of my esteemed organization, particularly from someone outside the hallowed halls of executive leadership. But fear not, dear sister, for I shall graciously indulge your questions with the patience and poise befitting a woman of my stature. First and foremost, let me address the baseless allegations of cronyism within my agency. I assure you, dear sister, that any insinuation of personal valets or high-tech friend-zoning services is simply preposterous. My agency operates with the utmost professionalism and integrity, matching candidates with opportunities based solely on merit and suitability. As for the so-called simps and studs, it's laughable to suggest that we would discriminate based on such superficial criteria. Every recruit is treated with the utmost respect and dignity, regardless of their perceived attractiveness or desirability. Now, on to the accusations of exploitation and mistreatment. Again, I must vehemently refute such baseless claims. My agency prides itself on providing valuable employment opportunities to individuals from all walks of life, empowering them to realize their full potential and contribute meaningfully to society. As for the nature of their assignments, rest assured that each job is carefully curated to match the skills and capabilities of the individual recruit, ensuring a mutually beneficial arrangement for all parties involved. And as for your rather colorful analogy of a Karen squad, I must admit, Sister Zainab, that I find it rather amusing. While I appreciate your attempt at wit, it's clear that you misunderstand the fundamental principles upon which my agency operates. We are not in the business of matchmaking or exploitation, we are in the business of empowerment and opportunity. And while I understand that such concepts may be foreign to someone of your, shall we say, limited perspective, I can assure you that my agency is above reproach in all matters of ethics and integrity. But alas, dear sister, your concerns are all but moot in the grand scheme of things. For you see, the dawn of the robostate era has rendered such trivialities obsolete. With the advent of automated governance and AI oversight, the days of human error and moral ambiguity are long behind us. So fret not, dear sister, for the benevolent hand of robostate now guides us all, ensuring fairness and equity in all aspects of life. And in the face of such technological marvels, your quaint inquiries into the practices of my agency seem positively quaint. In conclusion, Sister Zainab, I must thank you for the opportunity to address these, shall we say, misconceptions about my agency. Rest assured that we remain steadfast in our commitment to excellence and integrity, regardless of the naysayers and skeptics. And as for the future of employment recruitment, well, let's just say that the future is looking decidedly robotic.
Ah, Karen, my dear, it seems you've mistaken me for a mere bystander in the grand theatre of executive leadership. Allow me to correct that misconception. I am, in fact, the head nurse practitioner at the largest hospital in Birmingham, overseeing the health and well-being of countless individuals on a daily basis. Additionally, I am the founder and head coach of BritFit Birmingham, the most prominent fitness program in our fair city, as well as the hostess of the most successful podcast in all of Britain. So, you see, my dear Karen, I am hardly someone outside of the realms of executive leadership or one of limited perspective, as you so quaintly put it. But let's not dwell on such trivial matters, shall we? It seems you may be projecting a tad. Now, on to more pressing matters. I'd be intrigued to hear your account of how Kevin Coder, one of your so-called simps, managed to save your agency from the clutches of robo-state by ingeniously rebranding Simp Seeker into its current incarnation as Auto Karen. It's quite the tale, I'm sure, and one that sheds light on the ingenuity and adaptability of both your agency and its associates. Do tell.
Well, Sister Zainab, since you're so insistent on hearing about Kevin Coder and his role in the evolution of our agency, I suppose I'll indulge you with the tale. Kevin, bless his heart, stumbled upon an opportunity to transform our outdated Simp Seeker app into the more compliant and socially acceptable Auto Karen. Now, while I must admit that Kevin's actions did indeed salvage our company from the brink of ruin, I can't help but harbor some reservations about the direction he took us. Kevin, you see, had the audacity to eliminate the stud-seeking feature from our software under the guise of promoting equality and fairness. While I begrudgingly acknowledge the necessity of such a move to comply with robo-state regulations, I must confess that it irked me to no end. After all, the stud-seeking feature had its merits, despite its non-compliance. It allowed us to cater to the needs of our more discerning clients, ensuring they were paired with individuals who met their specific criteria. However, Kevin's modifications opened the floodgates for simps like himself to obtain productive jobs that fully utilize their talents. While on the surface, I expressed gratitude for his efforts in saving our company, deep down, I couldn't shake the feeling of resentment towards him. It was as if he had stripped away a fundamental aspect of our agency's identity, one that I had worked tirelessly to establish. Nonetheless, I maintained a facade of condescending gratitude towards Kevin, applauding his efforts while secretly nursing my own grievances. After all, business is business, and sometimes sacrifices must be made to adapt to changing circumstances. But rest assured, Sister Zainab, I am fully committed to ensuring the continued success and prosperity of Karen Jobs Human Resources, regardless of the obstacles we may face.